Now we've kind of taken the circus to a new level here. Did you have fun with this kind of stuff, or is that old school and you still kind of kicking against the tide?
It's a great question. I resented it, but I liked it. I mean, I'm making more money than I ever made in my life, and to me the money, it was about the business always, and the money. Later on, when I first started, they took me to the gym in Detroit, and they used to beat you up, and then they started, because I knew how to fight, they quit beating me up real quick, started showing me how to work, and I got angry because I was an athlete, and I thought they were challenging my integrity as an athlete, so I hated the business. Early on, I hated it, but I needed the money, so I'd go out and work a match, but I hated doing it because it was challenging my integrity as an athlete. Now you come up to this here, I'm ready to ride with anything because I've now learned how to work, and I became a very good worker. This is just taking everything to another level, and I loved it. I have people say, "Well, how about when they go, you had a green tongue and you're acting stupid?" So what? I mean, it was at that point, it was a show. If it had been 25 years younger, I might not have done it. But different time, different. Timing was great for me.
Speaking of that era, one of the things that helped change that was that rock and wrestling marriage between MTV and the WWE. Cyndi Lauper and David Wolf, two of the people responsible
and Captain Lou.
for that. And Captain Lou. Do you remember David Wolf?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I do. Yes, I do. I remember that whole thing pretty well. It was it was kind of like, really? But I love Cyndi. She was just a great. I liked Wolf. I really did. After we had that big run, and she was part of it with Moolah and all that stuff, we did that Land of a Thousand Dances or whatever it is. Then Captain Lou had a song on that tape, and we went in and did that. Right. Captain Lou, hey, and all that stuff. And really, I really liked Cyndi a lot. And funny story, side story. Her and Bob, not Dave Wolf, was a deal. It was they were a couple, yeah. Yeah, that was a real deal. And he made probably the biggest blunder of anybody ever with a superstar. She was going so big with girls just want to have fun and the wrestling, and I mean, she was out there. She was out there. And David, I remember hearing him say, "Well, we're going to pull you back in and shoot you out of the cannon again." Well, you sometimes only get one run. And so he pulled her back, and a little girl from Detroit came out, and Madonna replaced her. Well, she was put on the shelf to gain a bigger momentum. Madonna grabbed her, her run, and it was over. So it was a huge mistake. As far as and I could see it coming when he said it. I heard him say it, and I'm thinking, why would you sit her down, right now? Because she's hot. But bad decision.
Talk about that album for a minute, the wrestling album that came out. Were you paid for the recording, and did you get royalties on the record, just like, I don't know, Chicago or whoever else would record a record at the time?
I left school to come to Poughkeepsie to do the tape. So I left school. I got paid from the school. I got zero.
To record it, and you never collected a royalty?
I never got a dime for it. I got zero. As probably everybody else, honestly.
Wow.
Because that was like a stepping stone. It was presented to us like, this is our TV. You're gonna, you don't make as much money on TV as you do the house shows back then. This is going to blow us through the roof, and it did. It paid in the long run. That night wasn't real lucrative.
Well, listen, somebody got my $7. And
somebody, absolutely, and I'm sure it helped build the business too.
I guess. Well, where'd you have to go to record that, by the way? Do you remember?
Poughkeepsie.
The record?
Yeah.
Oh, are you kidding? I didn't know that.
You mean the song and everything?
The song, yeah.
It was in Poughkeepsie. We did about all that. The girls and that was all people staged out in front of the stage in Poughkeepsie.
Oh, when you shot the music video.
Yeah.
But what the recording of the song?
We did that. We did that in New York, Studio 9.
Okay.
Is that where?
I don't know if there's.
What was this?
Is it? Okay.
Studio 9 was huge.